Hey, how's it going? You all good? Alright, so I want to give you a little background story of how I come up here. So my background story is when I first left school, like I was a dropout, yeah. Can't lie, yeah. I had no ambition in life. I had no one to show me like the ropes, yeah. No one had my back prior then, yeah. No one was there for me, yeah. So I kind of dropped out of school. I didn't really do well in school, yeah. And so I started messing around a bit, getting into trouble, running with the wrong crowds, But anyways, yeah, so after that I kind of like knuckled down a piece, yeah. And I went back to college, yeah. I went back to college, and I learned a building trade. Yeah, so I learned to be an electrician, a sparky, and then from then I've been grinding since I got my qualification in college. I've been grinding. Yeah, I'm a hard worker, so anything I put my mind to it, I will succeed to do what I try and make the best out of it. I try and be the best at what situation I've got. So yeah, I become an electrician. I was on site maybe 5 to 10 years. I can't remember precisely because I worked in electrician, then I become AV. I was doing audio visual, and then I was doing satellite systems and alarm systems and CCTV and all that, yeah. So I've been scattered around all over the place. So I did have a stable job, but it wasn't my passion, yeah. It wasn't a passion for me. So that's why I was kind of like all over the place, yeah. And then, like back in the day, like some of my boys showed me Forex, right? But I opened up the page on Forex, and I kind of like I switched it back off, yeah. Like, I think I was like 19, 20. I looked at it, I was like, nah, what's this, man? I was like, I can't sit here. You know what I mean? I'll go out and make peas, yeah. I'll go out and make monies. I can't be sitting here all day while I'm not eating as well, because back then I needed to eat too, yeah. And so from that, yeah. So yeah, so from that I thought, yeah, nice. This ain't for me at the moment, yeah. So like, I didn't completely write it off. I said, you know what, I need to make peas right now. I need to make my money, yeah. So I kind of put that on hold. Anyways, that was when I was first introduced to Forex back then. And then after that, so after a while, I started getting back into. I worked for this corporation, and I was working doing maintenance. I was doing maintenance in a big corporation, doing like Sparky, right? Doing intelligent lighting systems, and I was chatting to one guy who was working in another department inside the building, right? And he was telling me about stocks and investments. So every day I was just like educate myself with this guy, yeah. And over a period of time, I started looking into like stocks, cryptos, everything like that, right? This is way before Bitcoin was getting big, yeah. So I was doing my research back then. I used to do investments, right? So every time I get paid, I'll put my money in some stocks, and then crypto come along, right? But they weren't really that big back then, and I put some monies in, yeah, and I made good money out of it, yeah, because at the time I was like, all right, cool, because what the guy taught me, right, was like you when you're investing, it's not like next week you take your money out. You take your money over years, right? And he used to explain to me about dividends and all this, right? So I'll go around and I'll do my legwork for stocks and investments. I was new, so I was just buying anything and everything back then. Penny stocks, like just like companies that were just cheap, yeah. With penny stocks, yeah, you can double your money, no problem. But like the guy was telling me that you want a small percentage to start off with because you're going to be keeping on for years. You don't want to be flipping it straight away. Yeah, as an investment, so it's like a little side growth, like passive income. Yeah. So while I was doing that, and then I was researching, I was buying altcoins, cryptos. I was buying all these as well at the same time. I didn't know I didn't know what the hell I was buying. I was just putting money in something that I didn't have no clue about, right? I made money, I lost money. Yeah, can't lie. I made good money, yeah. And then that's what showed me. That's what really opened my eyes when I started seeing the good money come through. But then I see the bad side of where I started losing money as well. So I liquidated all my accounts at that point. I kind of like froze everything, and then I started looking at it a bit more. And it was a bit. It was a long journey. It was a long journey because I lost money as well. Yeah, I can't lie. Right, it was a long journey, but it was the mistakes that money that I've lost made up in that sort of like education side of things. You know, it was an expensive education. Let's put it that way. Anything that I made, I lost anyway back then, right? So, so from there I started researching into trading, and then I started looking at stocks, trading stocks, doing all the legwork, seeing what all the reports coming out every month and every quarter. It was just a lot of work, right? And I was working at the time, so I didn't have all this time to do all the legwork and work. You know, I was in overdrive at the time because, like I said at the beginning, when I put my mind to something, I'll carry it out. Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, and I'll be the best at doing it as well. Yeah. So it was either I quit my job or I quit the stock side of trading, right? So I needed money, so I thought, you know what, let me freeze my accounts for now and learn this. Yeah, let me go and learn this, right? Let me learn the trading, because from my initial thinking was, if I make money from trading, I can make money. I can still make money from investments, right? So when I make profit from trading, and this is my initial thinking, well, if I make profit from trading, I can reinvest them profits from trading into investing stocks, right? So like I put everything on hold for then, and I started learning, right? Because I want to get out of the 9-to-5 job, right? I don't want to be working for anyone. I want my own freedom. I've been like, let's say a free spirit, yeah. And so I'm trying to think what my first course was. My first course was Udemy, yeah. I can't lie, yeah. I went on to Udemy and I started buying all these courses, right? Because you can get these discounts for like 10 20 pound, I think they were, yeah. You can buy courses. So I started like buying all this. I think Forex Bolt, right? And this guy called Moshin or something, yeah, some Canadian guy. It was good, yeah, but most of it was retail trading, right? So this is what I was learning. I started learning retail trading. There was no Telegram at that time. Maybe Discord. I can't remember if Discord was out at the time, but yeah, I was just buying all these courses, learning like how to trade. I think it was Udemy. I can't remember what it was. I think it was before Udemy. I can't remember, but yeah. So from there, I was learning how to trade stocks and everything, right? So I got back into it. I started trading stocks, and I was taking trend line breaks, and then I was like looking at the fundamentals, because in stocks you need fundamentals as well, right? So I was doing the retail, like channels, trend line breaks, patterns, all that, right? and then from there I kind of like dwelled back into Forex, right? Not back into, I went into Forex. I started looking into Forex, and then I realized, like, with Forex, it's a different ball game, right? You don't have to looking at reports all the time, right? And then you could just take pattern breaks and channel breaks and trend line breaks. So when I was so that's how I started my Forex journey. Now when I first started, it was a long journey, and it's like years of learning, really. And some of the emotions was like when I when I first put my trades on, right? I was just like, oh damn, like, what if I lose all my monies, right? Like, because I put like at least like a bag in, yeah. I put like a key, yeah. And when I first started, bro, like, I won, yeah. I was winning, yeah. I won like over a grand, right? I was winning for the first month. I was winning over a grand, so I doubled my account, right? And then I was losing at as well. So it kind of, I made money, and then I started losing. And my psychology started messing up, right? So then I ended up blowing that account. I can't lie, I got greedy, yeah, and I started losing that. I lost that account, right? I was just thinking, damn, I blew an account. I was upset for ages, yeah. But at that time I was thinking, oh, you know what? I can't lose money, yeah. I can't be throwing money away. I've lost money already. I've made money and I've lost money, right? So I kind of like on the borderline of giving up with Forex, and I thought, okay, let me try again, right? So I put in so I pulled out some investments I had, yeah. I pulled out my investments. I had quite a bit of investments, so I pulled them out, yeah, and I liquidated it. I put it into Forex, and I went from there. Long story short, yeah, I blew that account too. So that was the last straw for me. I was just like, you know what, yeah, I don't think this game's for me, and I was on the verge of giving up, right? I've either got to educate myself properly, or I'm gonna give up completely, because you know it's, if anyone's blown an account, you all understand, like, it's not like it messes with your mind, yeah. So I was just like, I'm not a quitter either, right? But I'm not stupid by throwing money in the bin too, yeah. So I had all these doubts in my mind saying, you're wasting your time. I had all these thoughts. You're wasting your time. You ain't gonna make no monies. I used to look on YouTube at all this Forex lifestyle and thinking, yeah, I'm gonna make it big. I used to check out, you know, like all the riches, all the materialism, all of them, yeah. So yeah, and then I had to re-educate myself away from that, and start looking at how the professionals do it, right? And it's completely different. You know, there's no Forex lifestyle, right? They're really humble. They don't show off, none of that. Like, they put up their profits. There's none of that showing off. Yeah, I made 1,000 pips. Yeah, none of that. I started getting intrigued, right, and enticed by that lifestyle, yeah, and that mindset, because it was like a humble sort of like mindset. And so I had to re-educate myself out of getting away from that Forex lifestyle, right? So that is, like, again, after I blew that account, I had to re-educate myself. So I started looking into more like there's a few YouTube guys that I was on to. I joined up with a couple of their courses, right? Because I thought they were like they were genuine, yeah. I did learn a few things, yeah. I ain't gonna start naming names, right? But yeah, I did learn a lot of things from that mentor. But he weren't for me, right? It weren't for me. He's genuine, yeah. He was genuine, a guy, yeah. But his style wasn't for me, bro. Like I'm not here to scalp and sit at the computer all day, bro. I want to put a trade on and reap the rewards by the end of the week, right? That's my style, right? So yeah, I did learn hella lot from this guy. Yeah, big up. Anyways, I'm sure you know who I am, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. But I had to lock off from him, yeah. And I started going into my own journey, yeah, because I started having all the resources around me. So once you're inside the game and you got a good group around you, you start opening up to different resources, right? And not marketing. God, it's gone out of my head. Networking. Yeah, when you start networking around with other people, it's opening up different windows and different doors, right? So yeah, so from there I started looking into like how the professionals trade and how institutions trade. So I had to re-educate myself once again, and from there I started looking at Forex completely different, right? But yeah, it was a long journey. It wasn't easy. So so for you guys out there, yeah, I can give you a tip, yeah. Just master one thing, yeah. Master one thing, even if it's retail for now, right? Yeah, master one style, yeah. Master one technique. Even if it's breakouts, entries, or Fibonacci's, yeah, master it. Be the best at that. Yeah, even if it's supply and demand, volume, whatever. Yeah, make sure you master that craft, right? Yeah, that's my advice for you, yeah. And try and get and learn about psychology and mindset, bro, because I say 70%, other people say 100%, yeah. A big chunk of it is going to be your mindset, bro. Yeah, it was an emotional journey for me, but you know what, yeah, I stayed true to it, yeah, and it reaped the rewards at the same time. But it was an emotional roller coaster. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy for me, yeah. But you know what? I'm hard-headed, so I'll take the knocks, bro, and carry on and soldier on. And that's what I do. I don't give up, yeah. I'm not stupid at the same time, you know. Like I know if I'm in a win, if I'm in a losing like battle, I ain't gonna yeah, you can fight to the end, but then you got at some point you got to pull back, yeah, to reform yourself, yeah. So you gotta be smart, yeah. But I hope this like you can understand like where I'm coming from, yeah. But anyways, my time is running out, so peace. Take it easy.